Yes, the butter is not spreading on the bread particularly easily for hrbaty this evening.
Oh, well, he lost the point, but how on earth did he get that back?
No. Both you and I are sitting there thinking, you can't be kidding, you're kidding me.
It was way behind him. It wasn't just behind him, it was way behind him.
360 in there as well.
Hrbaty's got to play that well to win a point. But 15-30. Again, hrbaty cannot believe it. He laced it, and still Rafter got some control.
It was a savage return, wasn't it? Full of power, but look at Rafter, on balance, just controls the ball, keeps the angles tight. hrbaty thinking, well, I'm playing some of my, probably my best returning game, and it's coming back at me.
Now then, first double fault for Rafter, and here's the first chance of minor success for hrbaty. Break point. Well, I suppose he had to come off that pedestal at some stage, but he came off it in rather a hurry there. Can't think that it's going to be anything terribly important, but hrbaty gets the first break, and it's 5-2. Just a blip?
I think so. Yeah, I really do. Just mistiming his second serves. He doesn't normally serve a lot of double faults at all. Rafter averages about 3 a match, so I'd certainly say a blip. But glimpses there of how dangerous hrbaty can be. We saw for the first time that if he can latch on to the Rafter serve, he can put Pat Rafter's first volley under extreme pressure. And even though Rafter picked up some wonderful volleys, some ridiculous volleys, the sign is there, and that should be a warning as well to Rafter that this kid can play hrbaty. He can return well, and I'm going to have to maintain my high percentage of first serves if I'm going to come through this as comfortably as I want to come through it.
New balls. 2-5. Rafter wasn't broken at all by Henman. Henman would have liked 2 double faults in a row. Yes, he's beginning to show us what a good player he is.
Yeah, certainly warming to his task. And that's to pass Rafter all the time. Ball toss is going all over the shop.
Yes. Keeps looking up as if something's distracting him up there. If it's a light or something. Well, it wasn't the best drop shot I've ever seen. hrbaty a little slow to get up there.
And surprised, clearly expecting Rafter to chip and charge, but you can see hrbaty hits his second serve, he goes into the court, and because he stays on the baseline, his initial movement is backwards, so his body weight is automatically going away from the net.
Oh, devastating.
Well, this is a side to Rafter's game that we haven't seen too much in the past. The ability to hit winners that well from the back of the court.
Yeah, he's just checking the call, but he gets nothing out of Bruno Rebert. And here's set point. Well, apart from one little dip in the previous game, that was every bit as good as he was against Henman, and there's no higher praise than that. Rafter takes the first set in 26 minutes. And he killed hrbaty's serve.
He did, didn't he? A good mixture. hrbaty 54% first serves in, that's not high enough. Rafter is winning, as we thought, a lot on the second serve, but even more when the first serve has gone in. So, as you said, Simon, Rafter playing exactly the same way as he did against Henman. So you're looking at, what, 4 sets from Rafter of quite outstanding tennis. 57% for Pat, a little bit lower than he's been serving in the championship so far, but he'll take that in a first set. Unforced errors, only 7 from Rafter, phenomenal, and 8 winners to go along with that. 92% when he's putting the first serve in. He's lost 1 point when the first serve has gone in.
And when you play with such pressure as he does, putting it on the opponent, 7 unforced errors is terrific.
Yeah,
2 of those were double faults.
Yeah, exceptional. And the percentage of first serve points won, when you think that hrbaty is a pretty good returner in the men's game, not the best, but he's up there. He makes you play, and Rafter was just picking off the returns on the feet, anything up high he didn't miss, he put it away. It's difficult to see how people are going to get past Rafter in this type of form.
There was that one wonderful look, wasn't there? I think it was a 30-all point when he hit that unbelievable return and Rafter volleyed it. So here we go then into set number 2. Rafter just turning around to have a word with Bruno Rebert. I don't know if he wants something from the trainer perhaps, or something else, but we'll watch that with interest. Second set. He might have been saying, have you seen Annabelle Croft? But probably not at this moment.
Love 15.
But Annabelle's watching. Oh, yes, she's watching.
Yeah, she wouldn't miss this for the world, would she?
Nope. It's when she got on that green and gold outfit that you knew who she was supporting.
15 all.
Not very subtle, was it?
No. Good return, even for Rafter. That was a thorny half volley to deal with. Just about the best half volleyer the world's seen. Yeah, he's fine when that first serve goes in. But the second serve, he is having problems now.
30 all.
It's phenomenal how consistent Rafter is around the waist, shoulder, that area. You don't see him dump too many at the moment. Not only hit with pace, but look at the amount of work that he gets off the court. Bouncing high and away from hrbaty.
Three doubles now. And I think he's a little worried about the returning on the second serve. Maybe more than a little.
Certainly the double faults he's made, he's missed by a long way, which would indicate that he is trying to go for a little bit too much. But then I think that he has to because of the quality of the return.
Yes, knowing Rafter, he'll find the length. One ace each, and smiling faces. Rafter hold serve, not without difficulty though.
I have a feeling that hrbaty is going to serve better and better as this match progresses. I think it's his first night match, hasn't played on this court before. It's a different view ahead, overhead with the roof, with the darkness of the sky. So it may take him that first set just to settle down as far as his service rhythm and timing is concerned.
Love.
He needs luck to go his way. He needs all he can grab onto at the moment.